Welcome to Coloring Pages, a free online resource for both children and adults to color pages online. The main goal of Coloring Pages is to be simple for children to use. It is designed to allow a child to navigate and color pages. For example, on the homepage, there are just coloring books. It helps keep a child on the website. Let's explore a typical process of coloring a page. To start off, you come to the homepage and you look at what coloring book you want to enter. Here we'll go into Places. You look around and you find some page that you want to color. Before we get started, I want to show you some of the tools that a child can use to color the page. First, you have the crayon. With the crayon, you can scribble on the page. If you mess up, you can use the eraser and erase part of it. Or if you want to erase everything on the page, you can double-click the eraser. Also with the crayon, if you hold down Shift, you can draw straight lines, which can be handy if you're trying to draw along an edge. There's also the magic wand tool, and with this tool you can fill in an entire area. Another cool part about this tool is you can actually click and drag and it will fill everything in that's underneath the cursor. Over here you have the size of the brush. This is both for the eraser and the crayon, and so you can see all the different sizes. You can get very small. You can also use shortcut keys. So if you use the arrow keys up and down, it'll change the size of the cursor, and if you go left and right, it'll change what tool you're using. And there's also a little help icon here to remind you of what you can do. If you want to be able to save a coloring page that you make, you'll have to log in. I logged into Jill's account, and you can see that she's made a book called Jill's Book, and it's got some pictures in it, and she also has some coloring pages that haven't been assigned to a book yet. Let's jump into a pattern and we'll go ahead and do some colors on it. And maybe for the rest, go like this. Alright, so now that I've got this beautiful drawing, I can save it, and if you happen to forget to put a name, it'll tell you. So I'll call this my pattern. So I save it. If I come back to coloring pages, you'll see that it's down here at the bottom. The nice thing is if you want to add this to any book, you can actually click it and drag it to that book. And if I go in the book, now it'll be in there. If you want to move it to a different book, you can actually drag it to this little home icon. It will bring it back to the main page. Let's jump in this book. Some other features are you can change the name of a book. We changed the name, and also if I want to delete the book completely, I can click on this icon and it asks me, in this case, I don't want to. Let's say that you want to add a new coloring page from scratch. How would you do that? So we'll go back to coloring pages, we'll jump to Jill's coloring book, and here we've got add a new coloring page. Let's jump over to Open Clip Art. Here's a picture that I want to color. I download it, and I'll come back to coloring pages, and I will put that in for my file. I will just call it music. Submit it, and here it is. Now it's a new page. I can click on my music page. We'll color really fast. Alright, so now that we've done that, I can save it, and I can either create a new one, or I can just save the coloring on this current page. So I click Save, now it's updated. You can also edit your account. If you go in the top corner, you can click on your name. I hope that you and your children can have a fun and enjoyable time using coloring pages. Thank you.